Good evening. How's everyone doing tonight? So I thought I'd hop on and do another one of the boards that I'm going to be offering for my class. We did this one the other day, pumpkin spice and everything nice. So that's going to be one of your options for my class that I'm going to be hosting in September at Hobby Lobby in Sterling Heights if you're local to me. So our other two options is going to be October 31st and I'm Already Disturbed. And then you get your choice of the two colored boards. So I'm going to just share to a couple of places and then we're going to get started. And I'm going to do the October 31st on this one, and we're going to do a couple of, hi George. So I'm just going to share to a couple of places and then we're going to get started. So tomorrow I'm going to do this one, but I'm going to do it on a different board than we normally do. And so we're going to share my thing. Hi Suzanne. So we're going to do the October 31st transfer on the Grayson Boutique. Oop, I'm going to turn my voice off here. On the boutique board, Grayson 9x12 in white. And then the other option is the Grayson in black, which I just showed a few minutes ago. And I'll show them again. So I'm going to just share to a couple of groups here and then we're going to get started. And I know, Suzanne, I found quite a few things today. I was happy. I don't collect a whole lot of done. I mostly go looking for stuff for Ken. But I happened to find a couple of things that I wanted today. So it was nice. Hey, George. My camera stopped. I've been having issues with my Wi-Fi here at the house. So we're going to fuzz this transfer up. And I'm just using like a microfiber cloth to do that with. And you want to make sure the transfer doesn't fold back on itself, because otherwise it's not a good thing. So we're going to fuzz this up a couple of times because you don't want to put a brand new transfer down on the board. Otherwise it will stick to your board. So I'm going to trying to share to my pages. And then on your backing for your things, the shiny side, I can't talk today, is the side that you want to put your transfer back on. So you want to flip it over to the dull side. And I mark it with, oh, where'd my Sharpie go? Black Sharpie marker, and I just write back on them. So that way I know that I'm not going to put it on the wrong way. Because if I put it on the wrong way, it isn't coming off of there. So we're just going to set that off to the side. And I got one more place that I want to share my thing to. And then we're going to pull this transfer off of the fuzziness. Hi, Robin. Hi, Dawn. How are you guys doing tonight? So we fuzz that up a couple of times. And then we're going to just center this on the board where I want it. And I'm going to do something a little bit different to help keep color off of my October 31st. I'm going to take my purple tape and I'm going to cover it up. And I want to make sure I don't have any bubbles. I see some air bubbles right here. Because if you get some air bubbles in there, it's not good either. And you want to make sure that the transfer lays nice and flat. And you can kind of feel the transfer if there's any air bubbles. And I got a couple up here, so I'm going to lift this up again. Hi, Stacy. I want to make sure I don't have any air bubbles. And you tend to get air bubbles when you got your bigger open spaces more. So I kind of work them out a little bit at a time. Okay, so I'm going to take my purple tape and I'm going to cover up my October and my 31. Hi Virginia, hi Henry. Because I don't want to get chalk paste on them, and just because this is such a fine circle that goes around that edge. So I want to cover that up. So I'm just going to go around the edges and cover the edges up with some purple tape. And this purple tape won't hurt the transfer at all. Those of you who are not familiar with Couture, Couture is a silk screen transfer with a sticky back that you can reuse over and over again. Our company's policy says 8 to 12 times, but if you take really good care of your transfers, you can get multiple uses out of them. Some of my transfers, because I take really good care of them, I've gotten upwards around 20 uses out of them. So I'm going to kind of do the reverse of what they show in our catalog. Let me get that catalog and show you. So this is our autumn winter collection. So in our Halloween, they show it with the orange, white lettering, and then our October and green. I'm not going to do the October. I'm going to, in a separate color, I'm just going to use two colors. I'm going to use our In Vogue color called Pumpkin Pie, which is this color right there. And then our Bright White. So those are the two colors I'm going to use. In the description above, I do have links to my store. So if you want to check out that store, you can click on that link. I also have in that link, we're just going to put white down quite a bit. And then we're going to lift off whatever we don't use. So I'm just going to use my little squeegee here and go across. And I'm going to go around that way. And like I said, we're going to go back over this and squeegee off what we don't use and put it right back into the jar. That's kind of why I taped off my October 31st, because I didn't want to go on there with the white. Okay. Okay. So I'm not going to squeegee that off yet because I'm going to get a big squeegee and we're going to scrape that all off with the big squeegee. And this is our new, well, what we call our small squeegee. These ones are our old ones and I just cut them up into pieces so that they were easier to handle. So I'm just putting everything right back into the jar as I'm going. And I've got to work kind of quickly because this chalk paste does dry. Pretty quickly. So we're just going to squeegee off all that excess and I'm going to put that right back in the jar. And I'm going to lift off this tape so that I can very quickly do my October 31st. And we're going to use, like I said, that pumpkin pie. So I'm going to bring that closer and we're just going to go over that really quick so we can pull that transfer up. So at my class in September, you have the option to make this board, and there's two other boards that you can pick from, and I will show you those all after we're done with this. So we don't want to mix our colors either. So now that I got that, this is what I call our magic. So we want to lift it off as quickly as possible so we don't get, see, that little spot right there, because I didn't lift it quick enough. It's lifting up, but we can fix that. Uh-oh. By just rinsing off the transfer and cleaning it and letting it dry. So I'm not going to do that on camera I'm going to wash mine off later, and I'll post a picture of it when it's all finished. But what's nice about this is you can wash the transfer off, let it dry, and we're going to lay it right back down, and we can go back over and fix those spots. So that's the really nice thing and neat, unique thing about our transfers is you can go back over them and fix your mistakes. Like most other products, you can't do that. You just have to deal with it. Or I can just wash this board off and start all over again. So, hi Lori, hi Brian, hi Stacy. How are you guys all doing today? So I'm not going to worry about it or fret about it because guess what? It's just chalk paste. And it can be washed off and redone, which is we can do over and over again. And that's the really nice thing about our board. So this is the other one that you can choose from. It's called Pumpkin Spice. And then my third option for our transfers is called I'm Already Disturbed. So we're doing a Halloween theme. And I'm going to do this one tomorrow in a live, but I'm going to fix this one and I'll post a picture of it in the news feed afterwards. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you would like more information about the class that I'm offering, type in the chat line class and I can send you a little information about that. If you'd like to learn more about Couture, type join and I can put you into our opportunity group so we can give you the information that you need to make an informed decision on whether this might be something you'd like to do, whether as a hobbyist or even just to make a little extra money on the side. This is a fun product to work with. And if you would like to be in my VIP group, this is for customers only, so no designers, please. In my VIP group, I post sale specials, which I'm getting ready to post one probably tomorrow. There'll be a sale special that'll run through mid-September because I'm a little late putting the sale special in for this month. August kind of got busy for me, so I didn't get a chance to do a sale special this month, but I try to do them monthly. And then every once in a while I do flash sales. I also, excuse me. I post all of my events in there. So when I'm offering classes, when I'm doing a craft show, if you just want to come and try the product, message me. Make an appointment, come to my house, and you can make a small little board. I have a little board that you can come and play with and some of my transfers and sit down and kind of play with it if you want to learn more. So on that note, please give my video a thumbs up. And if you think your friends might like it, please share it with your friends. I do have a YouTube channel that I post all my videos to. And in the description above, I also have that link so you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and you can go back and you can see all of the boards that I've created over the last year. I've been with the company for a year now. This month is my 1-year anniversary and I am loving it. So everybody have a great night and I'll be back again tomorrow to do the third board for my class. Have a great night.